Hello and welcome to Kuma's Kitchen and happy Octoberfest. Yeah, I know, it's a little late in October. We're at the very last day of October and I'm celebrating Octoberfest. But hey, it's never too late for a good Oktoberfest, right? So what we got here, we got some nice beer. This is it's not a German beer, this is a Japanese beer called Asahi Super Dry, which I love. Very good. And what do we got in the bowl tonight? Well, I call this Octoberfest German sausage and potato soup. And it's a soup that's so thick, it's just about a stew. Look at that. Oh, with potatoes, it's got some mushrooms in there, cabbage, all kinds of goodness. All right. A little hot. The way to eat this, some good old rye bread. Dunk that in there. Oh, have some of that. That is great. So, let's go in the kitchen and make this right now. To make this Oktoberfest stew, well, here are the ingredients. Across the front, I've got half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper. I've got 3 cloves of garlic, thinly sliced, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and a 1/4 cup of flour. That's just to thicken things up a bit afterwards. All right, over here, mushrooms. I've got usually anywhere between 10 and 12. I think I've got about 11 mushrooms I used, and I've cut them thick, about a 1/2 inch. So with most mushrooms, that's just 3 slices. That's it. You want them good and thick. Over here, 6 bratwurst. Bratwurst sausages. These are the Johnson bratwurst, and 6 of them, and I've cut them into about 1/2 inch rounds. Over here, 1 large onion, roughly chopped. Then back here, 1 pound of potatoes, cut into about small bite-sized pieces. And over here, a quarter head of cabbage, and that's also been just kind of sliced and then cut across in pieces like that, you know. Perfect. Over here, I've got a 1/2 cup of beer. Now, it'd be nice to use a good German beer or something like that in there. I actually, have a good Japanese beer, Asahi Super Dry. And back here, 3 cups of chicken stock. So as you can see, I've got my big cast iron pot. I need that depth for all this. Let's get this off to one side for right now. I don't want to be knocking that all over the place. First thing I want to do, I'm going to bring this up to heat. Going up to a medium heat. Then, going to add in the olive oil. And that started heating up a little bit. First thing I'm going to throw in is the onions. There we go. Give those a stir around. Gonna cook those for about 5 to 6 minutes. Just want to get them softened up a bit before we start adding some other ingredients. See you then. All right, so the onions have softened up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna add in the cabbage. We're gonna add in the mushrooms. Add in the bratwurst. I'm going to give it a little stir around because see, that cabbage is going to cook down. Right now it's really taking up a lot of room. So let's get everything down in there a bit. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the salt and pepper. Mix that in there. Get that pepper in there. And the flour. All right, let's get all that off to one side. And now, I need to stir this around. I want to get that flour spread out throughout. I want to get the salt and pepper throughout. And then I just want to keep stirring this while I'm cooking. I'm still a little full right now. A couple minutes, that cabbage will cook down a bit, and then we'll have a bit more room in here. All right, so I'm going to cook this about 8 to 10 minutes. Just want to soften everything up. Want to keep stirring, so I get a little bit of browning happening on things. And then we'll be back. So 8 to 10 minutes. See you then. All right, so that's been cooking away. I've been stirring around. It's getting quite thick now. That's looking good. No, this is not like the suet pan I was given, the big pot I was given that doesn't get hot. Man, this cast iron gets hot. All right, what do I want to do now? Oh, but I'm going to keep that on there. What I want to do now is I want to add the beer. Now, half a cup of beer. I'm not going to add it all because my wife does not like beer, so I don't want the taste to be strong. So I'm going to put about half of that in. Yeah, that'll do. And I'm just going to drink the rest of that. All right, what I want to do now is just deglaze that bottom. So I scrape around until, all right, yeah, got a little stuff coming off the bottom there. So anything that's stuck to the bottom, scrape it out. It's all flavor. That's all. You want to get that into the stew. And once that's done, that's looking good. All right, now we can add in the garlic. Oh, it's got pieces there. Some garlic. Mix that around a bit. We can add in the potatoes. Oh, one more piece in there. All right, those in there. And then we've got our chicken stock. Let's make sure everything's up off the bottom, and away we go. All right. Okay, get that out of there. Don't need this here anymore. Now it's going to give us a stir. What I do is bring this up to a simmer. And we get it simmering. Lid off. Want to simmer this. It's going to thicken up. We want to cook off some of the liquid. Let that thicken up a bit. Going to get those potatoes cooked. So about 20 to 25 minutes, just simmering away. Give it a stir every once in a while. Not too often. Just every once in a while get in there. All right, I'll see you back here in about 20, 25 minutes. All right, that's been bubbling away nicely. Giving it a stir every once in a while. It's looking great. Got a nice thick soup here. All right, turn the heat off. And let's stir some up in a bowl. So got a bowl here and a ladle. Just get some of that in there. All right, so got a good mixture in there. Got bratwurst. Got the potatoes in there, got some cabbage. Mwah. That's looking good. Hey, if you like this recipe, stick around and check out all the other original Kevin Riley recipes here on Kuma's Kitchen YouTube channel. And make sure that you're subscribed to the channel if you have not yet done so, and make sure that you click that notification bell so you'll find out when a new one is coming out every week. Now, go. Make this and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.